Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that is very.
The social equity, which we've spoke about here several times, is remembering the local community, ensuring the tourism benefits are shared, so with the shared with an equation to the livelihood of those who actually live there. So eating at local places, trying to use a local tour guide, something of that nature, that that you're specifically giving back to a local business. The other thing is cultural preservation, right? So importance of
Mm-hmm.
preserving the cultural heritage, and respecting local traditions and customs. So finding out what that is. I mean, again, that's a quick Google too to figure that out before you go, okay, like what can I do? Economic viability, right? So to promote sustainable tourism. So maybe generating revenue to create jobs. So maybe something that you're doing. I do this. I will say that I do this. I try to look for ways that if I'm going to spend my money, if it has to do with that, generating a job or generating something. So, for instance, when I took my trip to BVI last year, I did a lot of research on the company that we were renting the boat from. They have an entire education program that they do for particularly girls, to learn how to drive these yachts. And the girls that were there were ages 18 to 21,
Mm-hmm.
basically. And they were the ones that were driving the boats in and out of the marina.
Nice.
And if you hire a captain, you're hiring a female.
Hmm.
Nice.
So they had an entire program
Yeah.
about wanting to uplift the girls in the community in the British Virgin Islands and all the surrounding islands. So if you had an interest in wanting to do anything that had to do with marine life or whatever it was, they had a program that they educated,
That
and
is pretty cool.
specifically the uplifting girls. So that was really, really cool. And so that made me feel so much better about the amount of money that I was spending.
Absolutely.
That's,
Because sometimes it might be
again,
more expensive to go with a sustainable,
Yeah.
authentic
absolutely. And it was. And it
ecotourism
was.
option, right?
I
They
have.
were not the cheapest, as well as hiring a private. We did the private boats that we had. Those were all local. Those are all local kids that were driving. So
Yeah.
yeah, I thought it was pretty cool.